Hello again and welcome back. And today I'm reviewing a cigar that I had at the South Carolina sit down. Will Woodcock, the representative of General Cigar and now CAO Cigars, had some small LX2s, CAO LX2 cigars there. And this one is called the Bam. As you can see, it is a short little cigar. Square press, but the one I had at the sit-down event was amazingly good. So I decided to purchase two more. Last night, Will was at the local shop called the Tobacco Merchant here in Columbia, in the Irmo area, and at the CAO event that they were having, which is also the Tobacco Merchant's 13th anniversary, by the way. But I bought a few CAO cigars, and two of them were the LX2 Bams. For those of you who are not familiar with the LX2, it stands for Ligero times 2. The cigar is predominantly Ligero, using Nicaraguan and Dominican, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see here. Yes, Nicaraguan wrapper and Dominican and Nicaraguan long fillers. Okay, so the one I had was so good I decided that I had to review it. I've had LX2s before, and I don't recall them being as good as this cigar was. So in order to back up my thoughts, I thought I would review it, and that's what we're going to do today. Now, as I said before, the Bam is a very short cigar, and it's 4 by 45. Okay. And in today's smoker unfriendly world, shorter cigars are getting a little more airtime, if you will, because people don't have a long time to smoke a cigar in a lot of situations. You have to find your spots anymore. If you can't do it at home, which is about the only place left for most people, where are you going to smoke a cigar? I mean, in your car, in some bars outside, and sometimes there goes the problem. You're outside in the cold, or you're outside in the blistering summer. Okay, so short cigars have gotten a little more popular. Now, we're going to cut this one. Just a so slight of a firmness to the draw, it's almost effortless, but it's just a tad firm. Not bad at all. This will be a short review as far as time-wise. Won't be many segments in there. Okay, let's let it settle down, and we'll be right back in a very short amount of time. We'll be back to see how it's progressing. Well, about a half inch in, which is close to a quarter of the way through, a lot of very peppery, intense cinnamon and grapefruit notes, with a little almond on the back end of the draw of the spice, and the finish is rather long and one of sort of a vanilla flavor. Very, very interesting. There may even be some notes of coffee. There's a darkness to the flavors, uh, but that's about where we are now. And I'll be back just a quick update in a few minutes. There's a touch of sweetness. The grapefruit adds a touch of sweetness. The almonds on the rear end help also. So I'll be back in just a few minutes. Okay, right after I left you, uh, the spice became rich, sort of like instead of grapefruit, citrus, orange, and it was very sweet, very rich. So that's where we are now. So basically, after about half to three-fourths of an inch, that's what you can expect. Um, the finish is very long. Pepper is very noticeable on the draw and on the finish. But the addition of the rich orange notes with the cinnamon really made it good. That's what I remember before. I was waiting for it to happen, and it did at about the, let's say, the three-fourths of an inch point. Um, one more draw for a checkup on it. Yep, that's where we are. Wouldn't so much say the coffee notes. I believe just the Ligero itself is giving it that full body flavor. Um, the cigar is very good right now. And as you can see, I've been going just for a few minutes and I'm almost halfway gone. So let me give it a few more minutes, literally a few more minutes, and I'll be at past the midpoint. So I'll be back with an update. Pretty much here at the midpoint, and the chimes you hear in the background pretty much tell me that I've been at this about a half hour. Right at the band, so I need to remove it. What we have now is the richness of the orange citrus has taken over. It has now become forefront with the cinnamon taking secondary lead, and now also mixed in with the cinnamon are some notes of vanilla. Um, the vanilla is still very prominent on the finish, and the pepper really lingers on the finish. Very nice. So at the midpoint, that is the next change. The addition of vanilla and the richness of the orange notes that is taking the lead in flavor. This is definitely the cigar I remember. I remember the rich orange notes in the spice, and they are definitely prominent, forefront, first, number one. The cinnamon is still there, it's just been subdued. And the light touches of vanilla and even some roasted almond are on the back end now. Uh, Very good short cigar. Very good, very good. Uh, Being a double Ligero cigar, I would call this full-bodied. Not overly so, but it is full enough to be very much enjoyed by the fuller body lovers of cigars. I think everyone would like that rich orange flavor. So just about ready to wrap it up, and I'll be back to do that. Not much left. The burn has been very even, relatively speaking. The cigar pretty much boils down to this. After the first half to three-fourths of an inch, It really kicked in with a lot of nice orange citrus, richness, orange citrus. The cinnamon is there, and some vanilla gets added with some roasted almonds along the way. The pepper is great. Uh, Pepper lovers, you don't have anything to worry about. Plenty of pepper there. The pepper also is on the finish. It lingers nicely. Vanilla, nice long vanilla finish. The draw was fine. I initially said it was a little bit, a tad firm, not enough to even talk about. So it's just shy of effortless. Um, Cigar is very good. I'm looking at the clock, and I've been going for almost at or about 45 minutes. So for a short smoke, this would do the trick for full-bodied lovers. The CAO LX2 Bam. Actually, I've had other LX2s, and to me, this is the best one I've had. Um, Maybe I'm wrong, but that's what I think. Um, and as far as an overall score, this cigar for me is a 91. So the CAO LX2 Bam 4 by 45 gets a score of 91.